live from the glorious cowboy state of Dallas, Texas. It is time for weeknight's action here on Chao Racing 2016. And here is your favorite cowboy, always sizzling the Wild Wild West, is the host of Chao Racing 2016, Mr. Brandon Shannings. Hey, are you ready for a swell good time? Yes, we are. And hello dear fans, and hello, welcome to Chao Racing 2016 here in Dallas, Texas. We promise you'll be an exciting one, so let's get to it. Paul, tell us what we have for race number 1. Alright, first up today, we have Kenny Days of the Days Brothers, Aaron Holmes, Amir Jackson, and Ron Shorte of the Look of the Irish. And as always, these races will be held on the Emerald course. So it's best of luck to our first group of participants of our roster this year. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! And we're on the way with week 9 here in Dallas, Texas. And it looks like number 7 squad rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now in the front, Chao are closing in on each other, bursting through the rainbow path. And now they're going to come across the palm trees, where they're going to bring down that coconut-shaped fruit. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And there goes Aaron Holmes. He's leading over Amir Jackson by a few feet. Right now, the three Chao are approaching the bridges. And it looks like Aaron Holmes and Kenny Days are heading for the water gazing ground. As the first superstar gets beat, is Ron Shorte. And look at that! He took a shortcut! So now he will get a lot of ground from his fans. He has to lead over with 4 Chao right now. As speed bus number 2 will be made by number 8, who is way behind in the competition right now. He's still in last place, don't you think? Anyway, Ron Shorte has the lead thanks to his must-win shortcut. As the next speed bus will be made by number 7, who's catching up to number 1, who is in the lead over the 4 Silver Chao. Right now it is numbers 2 and 8, who are both getting left behind, battling for dear life. We passed the 1 minute mark, and who will get the next command speed bus? It is Kenny Days of the Days Brothers. Curry sits in 3rd place behind Aaron Holmes, who is in 2nd right now. Ron Shorte is leaving the other competitors in the dust. I don't think anyone can catch up to him every now and then. Next speed bus belongs to number 8. That's the 2nd speed bus of the race, but he's still way behind in the competition. He's going to stay in last place. And back up in front, Ron Shorte about to hit the home stretch. I think he should hold on for an easy victory, as number 1 gets a turn now, leaving numbers 2 and 8 in the dust. Right now, number 2 is winning on the battle of dear life. And they're both heading for the water, as the next speed bus will be made by number 7, as his 2nd speed bus of the race, and he doesn't need to go to rest. He wakes up immediately. And Ron Shorte has his race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, as number 1 takes the next speed bus. Ron Shorte made his race look nice and easy. He wins a barn better thanks to his shortcut strategy. And number 8 scored rest. He's going to forget about being left behind on the pack. As Amir Jackson is better to close out the speed bus for the race, who won him in 3rd place over the 4 Chao. So our first winner of the day is Ron Shorte from the Look of the Irish. That's right, that's 1 race done in the books. We'll be right back with the rest of our action after the break. Do not go away. Okay, Paul, who do we have for race number 2? Race number 2 features the Jersey Devil John Stevenson, Michael Garcia, the Male features Chalu Pickles, and Gary Coles, last year's runner-up. Chalu and Gary looking for their 2nd win of this season. John and Michael still trying to get their 1st win. So let's see who's going to be back in this one. Good luck to these 4 participants, and let's rock this place! Alright, off and running. So, will John Stevenson or Michael Garcia finally get their 1st win? Or will Chalu or Gary get back in this one? We're about to find out in just a matter of moments. Right now, the 4 Chao are approaching the palm trees. They're gonna eat the fruit. who will have command on the lead. It looks like John Stevenson will have command on the lead, following by Chao Pickles in second place, as number 7 wins the opening toss this time around. And he can't forget about dancing. Right now, Chao is taking the pitches, and John Stevenson is heading for the water. Along with a couple up with Chao, I think. As speed bus number 2 will be made by Michael Garcia. He's taking the water as well. And now he is battling with John Stevenson for second place. It is Gary Coles who has the lead right now. Chao Pickles will be a miracle to get back in this one, but I don't think he'll get any help every now and then. Next Pickles belongs to number 8, who leaves Chao Pickles at number 7 in the dust. And right now, number 1 is getting in last place. We passed the 1 minute mark as number 7 gets the number 10, trying to hold on Chao Pickles and number 8 in a hurry. And guess what, fans? We have a showdown between Gary Coles, John Stevenson, and Michael Garcia. It's a three-way battle for the ages. These 3 Chao are going to be battling for survival, as number 7 gets back-to-back speeders, and that was the span of this race, still trying to lead Chao Pickles and number 8 in the dust. And poor number 1 still really needed some help, and I mean now. But back to number 7, and look at that, he passes number 2 for dear life. And right now, number 1 would be a miracle to get back in this one, but I don't think he'll get any speed by the way now, and he's going to hit the wall. Anyway, next bus belongs to the Metal Fusionist, Chao Pickles, who's trying to catch him in hurry. And right now it is a 5-way battle for survival between the free Chao and all of the computer opponents. These Chao are flying as Chao Pickles gets back-to-back speed bus, but he went a little too far that time. So he's expected to be in 6th place right now. It's gonna be a showdown, folks. Gary Coles leading over Mike Garcia as John Stevenson makes the pass for speeders, and thus he wins the Spawn Butter. The speeders paid off for Jersey number John Stevenson. He finally gets his best win after 10 races. Great job by the Jersey Devil John Stevenson. I knew that eventually the Jersey Devil will get a win on his season this year. Great job. Coming up, we're heading over to something very interesting, but first let's have a look at this. And welcome back, and this is a very interesting indeed, Paul. That's right. It is the license to drive Alan Heaton, Island's fabulous warrior Steve Winkman, the son of the license to drive Alvin Heaton Jr., and the 2014 Rising Stars champion Steve Laymore. So we have 2 Alvins and 2 Steves all ready to go in this next race, which is going to be race number 3 of our 12 races today. Please start the race. Alright, so we have both Alvin Heaton Jr. and Alvin Heaton Sr., along with Steve Winkman, Iron's Fabulous Warrior, and the 2014 Rising Stars champion Steve Laymore. Only one will be victorious in this race, and we'll find out which one will be the winner in just a moment. Right now it looks like they're all eating food, some Chao are dancing, and it looks like Steve Laymore will have the best position. He's currently in 2nd place behind our leader, number 8. And it looks like he is going to head for the water as number 7 takes the opening toss, trying to catch him in a hurry. And right now it is Alvin Heaton Jr. who's flying, taking a shortcut. He took a shortcut with authority. He was in last place for a while, but he decided to pay off his shortcut strategy. What a deal. And number 8 will get speed race number 2 in this race, currently leading over the 4 Silver Chao. And right now numbers 1 is getting left behind the competition, and number 8 pauses for more as the next speed race will be made by number 7 as his 2nd speed race of the race. Right now he's leading over the 4 Silver Chao. Alvin Heaton Jr., the junior Alvin Heaton, leading over Steve Laymore. by a lot of distance over there. And who will get the next command speed bus? It is Steve Linkman, Iron's fabulous warrior, that's who. Wants another shot at making the world championship, but I don't think that's going to happen. Meanwhile, the silver jar blazing down the aisles. Oh, and down goes number 7. Poor number 7. And it's the senior Alan Heaton who gets the next command speed bus. Battling with Steve Wingman. Right down the 4 are closing in on each other. Number 8 is leading on the pack. And down goes number 7 again! That's the second time that number 7 went down. Poor number 7. Anyway, next was made by Steve Waymore, who's catching up with Alan Heaton Sr. and Steve Lakeman. And Alan Heaton Jr., the son of license to drive, has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to catch up to the junior Alan Heaton in time. He is going to make it to the finish line first. As Steve Waymore takes back the next speed bus, you can tell me at one point for the junior Alvin Heaton. The junior brother of the licenses to drive has done it, folks. As number 2 will close out the speed bus for the race, leaving the other silver Chao in the dust. So it's the junior brother of the 2 Alvin Heatons who emerged victorious in this race. That's right, Alvin Heaton Jr. did wonderful. And we'll be right back with more after the break. Okay, we're back from our commercial break. Who do we have next, Paul? Race number 4 will feature Chris Nelson, Dave Miller of the Miller Traders, Chris Schneider of the Go-Getters, and the Computer Whiz, Peter Foles. The players are lined up and ready to go. Let's see what happens in race number 4 this week. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, here they come, busting down the line. So will it be Chris Nelson, Dave Miller, Chris Schneider, or Peter Foles who will get the victory? We'll find out soon enough. And Chris Nelson pauses for a moment, trying to get some attention here. And the other 3 Chao are going to eat the fruit, and now they're going to eat the fruit. Peter Foles is dancing right now. And there goes Chris Schneider. He has the best standing so far with 3rd place, behind number 7 and number 1. And who will get the winning toss this time around? It is Chris Nelson, that's who, taking the bridges, trying to gain some ground, and back, number 8 is going to rest. So he's going to be all alone in last place as he takes the water. As Chris Nelson, shaking like crazy, opens this one out with back-to-back speeders, and he is flying down the aisle. It is Chris Schneider who has the lead, with Dave Miller and Peter Foles battling for 2nd place as they catch up to Chris Schneider. And who will get the next command speed bus? As Peter Foles is going to rest, it is number 1 who gets the next command speed bus. Number 8 was positive on, so now he will be left behind in the crowd. Number 1 is all caught up with the rest of the silver Chao. Number 8 is getting left behind in the competition, folks. But it is Peter Foles who gets the next command speed bus, the computer wizard of our 48 superstars in our 2016 roster this year. Great at computers, you know. And it looks like Dave Miller has made the pass from Chris Schneider as the next speed bus will be made by Chris Nelson as his 1st speed bus for the race. He was going to rest for a while, but now he's catching up in a hurry. And right now it is numbers 1 and 8 who are battling for dear life in the back of the pack. But I don't think they'll get any speed bus every now and then. Next bus belongs to number 7. And that will lead over the 4th silver Chao. Right now, Dave Miller trying to wrap this race up, ladies and gentlemen. He should have an easy victory over the other competitors right now. As we head back into number 7, who easily leads on the 4th silver Chao. Now catching up to one of our Chao or 2 of our Chao. And right now, numbers 1, 2, and 8 can't just forget about this race. Number 8 is going to rest, and number 1 pauses for a moment. As number 8 takes the next speed bus, Dave Miller gets another win on the board. So now he has 7 wins in his 10 races so far. Great job. He should be in contention for the 2017 title hunt. As Chris Schneider, a little disappointed now, closes out the speed bus for the race and won him in third place. Alright, Dave Miller, we got another win on the board. One half on our famous Miller traders. And we are back with Jason Hill after we find out about this. Okay, Cowboy Paul, tell us what we have next in our exciting hoedown. Race number 5 will feature Jason Hill, Christopher Walker, Frank Funantalo, and Oliver J. Upton, or OG Upton for short. Let's see what happens here. Christopher and OG are doing pretty well in the 2016 season. Will they continue to improve? We'll find out soon enough. Let's have a Chao race! Alright. Who's gonna win this one in our exciting hoedown in Dallas, Texas this week? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, the 4 Chao approaching first obstacle, and it looks like number 27 on Gold West. So these 2 Chao will be left behind on the crowd. And right now, they're gonna eat the food, and it looks like Oliver J. Upton will have command on the lead, with Christopher Walker inching in a close second, as the first superstar against Speedbus is number 1, who's trying to catch up in a hurry. And right now it is number 7 and number 2 are getting left behind in the competition. And it looks like number 8 is going to rest. At Speedbus number 2, we may buy OJ Upton, or OJ Upton for short. I think he's going to have command in the lead here. Yep. Right now numbers 2 and a couple of our Chao are swimming in the water. Who will get the next command on the speed bus? It's going to be Frank Funantalo who gets the next command on the speed bus. Trying to hold on Jason Hill for 4th place. Right now it is number 7 and 8 who are both getting left behind. We passed the 1 minute mark and are both battling in the back for dear life. But I don't think either one will get a speed bus every now and then. Next bus belongs to Jason Hill, who won back-to-back titles in 2014 and 2015. And Christopher Walker is going to rest, which means Oliver J. Upton will have an easy command on the lead, trying to get another landslide victory over the back as he approaches the wall, as we head back into the mastermind Jason Hill, and he got all of it on that one. Great speed bus. Now catching up to Frank Funantalo and Christopher Walker for 2nd place. And right now number 7 and 8 continue to battle for dear life. Which one of them will get the next command of speed bus? It is number 8 who really needs some catching up every now and then because he was in last place. Now he's catching up to number 2. And OJ Upton better watch out. The others are caught up in a hurry. Frank Funantalo and Christopher Walker are catching up to him. As the next speed bus will be made by Jason Hill. That is his first speed bus of the race. Trying to get some attention here. I think that will be enough to wind up in 2nd place. OJ Upton should have this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, unless Jason Hill can make a statement here. But I think OJ Upton is going to hold on for the victory. As number 1 will have the next command on the speed bus. It looks like OJ Upton's going to hold off Jason Hill, who's swimming like crazy, to win a close one. Yeah? OJ Upton made this race look nice and easy. He was tailgated by Jason Hill in the home stretch, but he hung on immediately. So he gets the number 1 on the board, as number 8 closes out the speed bus for the race. Great job, OJ Upton. You overcame Jason Hill's skill to win it all. And we are back with more. Do not go away. Well, we'll be halfway there, partners, after Paul tells us this. Race number 6 will feature the Harlem Shake Master, F.R. Kingsley, the Gangnam Style Master, Garrett Dayton, Adrian Legetta, and Larry Monroe of the Scholarship Buddies. Good English. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, so this is race number 6 of our 12 races, and then we'll be in our halftime break. Which one of these 4 dancers will win this one? We'll find out soon enough. Right now the 4 Chao are checking the food, and now they're going to eat the food. And who will have command on the lead? It looks like Larry Monroe will have command on the lead. And it looks like F.R. Kingsley is quarterback as he takes the opening toss for this race. as he wakes up immediately. And number 1 is getting left behind in the competition. I think he's going to retain last place. At speed bus number 2, we made by number 7, who easily leaves on the 4 Chao. 4-0 Chao, and he doesn't need to go to rest, so he will gain some ground over the 4-0 Chao. Right now, numbers 1 and 2 are both getting left behind. Who will get the next command of the speed bus? It's going to be none other than number 1 who gets the next command of the speed bus. And that will move up at least 1 or 2 places with that speed bus, because someone's going to rest and number 1 is pausing for one. Right now it is F1 Kingsway who dominates over the competition right now. And who will get the next command speed bus? It is number 2, and he will pass Sleeping Garrett Dayton for 3rd place. So he will have command of 3rd place, and he is leading over the 4-0 Chao. Right now number 7 is getting left behind in the competition along with the other 0 Chao. I don't think he'll get any speed bus every now and then. I don't think so. Next speed bus belongs to Adrian Logetta, who easily dominates 2nd place right now. F1 Kingsley continues to dominate in the lead over in the front. I think he's going to have an easy win right there if he hangs on for distance. As we head back into Adrian Logetta, who continues to dominate over the rest of the Chao. But I think it's going to wind him in 2nd place, don't you think? Anyway, some Chao go west. And as number 7 takes the next command speed bus, F1 Kingsley posts the best record of the 2016 season so far. A new record for the 2016 season this year. That's the fastest time we have so far for 9 weeks here. And the next speed bus we made by Garrett Dayton, who easily leaves the yellow Chao in the dust. Adrian Logetta, sad to say, we're going to be in 2nd place. Garrett Dayton will have to settle for 3rd place. And we have just enough time for 1 more speed bus of this race. Who will get the last speed bus? If we may buy number 2. That will make his 2nd speed bus of the race. So it is F1 Kingsley who's doing another round on the horn shake. He posted the best record so far this season. That's why we are back with the 2nd half after the break. Do not go away. Well, that was an exciting race last time. Now let's head over to the 2nd half of our country showdown. That's right, race number 7 will feature John Miller, Aaron Miller, the Steel Curtain, Corey Sanchester, and Raymond Hill. It's best of luck to our first group of participants for the 2nd half. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao race. And it looks like Corey Sanchester and Raymond Hill are going to rest. That means John Miller and Aaron Miller will have the opening edge, as these 2 Chao are heading towards the palm trees. It is 2 of the Miller brothers who has the opening edge. It looks like Aaron Miller has the lead, with John Miller and Bob still in 2nd place. As the first superstar against people to start in the 2nd half is Raymond Hill, who was dancing for a while, but now he's back in this one. And take a look at the competition back. Numbers 2, 7, and 8 are all battling for a deal lot. Number 8 is expected to take the water. At speed bus number 2, we made by number 7, who desperately needs some catching up every now and then. Now he is in 5th place over the bridges. And John Miller's making his race look nice and easy. He wants to stay alive in the 2017 title hunt. We'll find out soon enough. Next Bruce belongs to number 1, who leaves the yellow competitors in the dust. And poor number 8 is getting low in last place. We passed the 1 minute mark as Raymond Hill gets to number 10, leaving the yellow silver Chao in the dust. Cause this is 4th place on the pack. Meanwhile, John Miller is still dominating in the lead right now. I think he's going to get an easy victory as he reaches the top of the wall. As the next speed bus we made by number 1. That's his 2nd speed bus of the race. And he currently leads over the 4-0 Chao an easy lead over the 4-0 Chao for number 1. And right now, number 7 and 8 are both getting left behind. But who really got the next command speed is number 2, not 2. Now catching up to number 1 for the best position of the 4-0 Chao. And John Miller is gone, ladies and gentlemen. And Miller is going to, Corey Sanchez is going to best as he will get the next command speed and he will pass sleeping Aaron Miller, who was going to west for a while. But John Miller wins this one. He made this race look nice and easy. Great job by John Miller. As Aaron Miller will have the next command speed he got all of it on that one, but he expected to wind him in 3rd place. Corey Sanchez will wind him in 2nd place. And number 7 is getting all alone in last place. He is way behind in the competition right now. As number 1 is expected to close out the speed bus for the race, who easily leaves the yellow competitors in the dust. And I think that's going to do it. Yeah, that should do it for race number 7 this week. So our big winner is John Miller, the newest member of the Miller Brothers. Congratulations to John Miller. He's still in the hunt for the 2017 title hunt. Moving on back with more, do not go away. Alright, power symbol of race number 8. That's right, it will feature Joey Atkinson, Cody Gisborough, Zach Allison, and Nick Gimmick. The players are lined up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock. And please start the race. Here we go. And Nick Gimmick's going to best, so he will be left behind in the crowd. By now, Joey Atkinson, Cody Gisborough, and Zach Allison are battling for the lead up in the front. They're shaking the palm trees. They're going to bring down that coconut fruit, and now they're going to eat the food. It looks like Zach Allison is dancing. And there goes Cody Gisborough with Joey Atkinson right on his tail. These two will be battling for the lead. And it looks like Cody Gisborough is going to head for the water as the first superstar gets beat is Joey Atkinson, who's taking the bridges in 2nd place. Right now it is Nick Gimmick, who is way behind in the competition right now as he is expected to take the water. Trying to gain some ground over the competition as speed bus number 2 will be made by number 7, who desperately needs some catching up every now and then, and he was able to make the pass for numbers 1 and 2. That will leave numbers 1 and 2 in dead meat here. Which one of these superstars will get the next command speed bus? It is number 1. Thus he leaves number 2 in dead meat here. And it looks like right now it's Cody Gisborough who has a commanding lead, with Zach Allison right on his tail in 2nd place, not too far behind. As the next speed bus will be made by Joey Atkinson. That's his 2nd speed bus of the race. Cody battling with Nick Gimmick for 3rd place of the pack. And right now, guess who is left behind in the competition? It's number 7, not 2. But I don't think he'll get any speed bus every now and then. Not at all, folks. Next speed bus belongs to number 8, who easily leads over the 4-0 Chao, and Nick Gimmick taunts, so he's expected to drop to 5th place. So now he has to deal with numbers 1, 2, and 7 in a 4-way battle for dear life. One of them is going to get the next speed bus. Who's going to get it? It's number 1. That's his 2nd speed bus on the base. And now he leads numbers 2 and 7 and Nick Gimmick in dead meat here. And back in the front, Zach Allison is quarterbacks, which means Cody Gisborough should have command of the lead. As the next speed bus will be made by Joey Atkinson, making his 3rd speed bus on the base. Now battling with Zach Allison and Cody Gisborough in a 3-way battle for the lead. And Nick Gimmick and number 2 are both going to mess, getting left behind on the competition right now. We're approaching 2 minutes, and who will get the next command speed bus as number 7 wants to go in the mess? Who's going to get the next speed bus? It is number 7. That makes his 2nd speed bus of the race. And it looks like it's going to be a showdown down to the wire. It looks like Joey Atkinson is going to hold on Zach Allison for the victory. As Nick Gimmick takes the next command speed bus, Joey Atkinson beats out Zach Allison by a short distance. Great job. So Joey Atkinson gets the number 1 on the board, and number 2 can just forget about getting left behind on the competition. as Nick Gimmick expected to close this one out with back-to-back speed bumps. And that's going to do it. So our big winner in this race is Chao Racing. Congratulations to him. That's right, congratulations to him. Coming out, we have Tommy Days ready to go, but first have a look at this. Welcome back, all your partners. We still need to get through a couple more races before we get to our good time main event. That's right, Brandon. Up next for race number 9, we have Big Cherry Tommy Days for the Days Bowers. Our defending champion Walter Craigson, Charles Watson, and Jeff Nowers. Let's get it up, partners, and along. So who's gonna win this one? We'll find out soon enough. By now it looks like Jeff Nowers is in the lead, following a close second by Walter Craigson. These 4 men are pushing the limits. Who will be on top? We'll find out in just a moment. And it looks like Jeff Nowers is dancing to the beat. And there goes Charles Watson. He will have command of the lead over the Ford Chao. And Tommy Days inching in on a close second. And it looks like these Chao are going to be heading for the water. As the first superstar gets beat is number 8. Who is way behind in the competition right now. And now he's expected to take the water. Everyone is flying down water. They're swimming like crazy. And who will get speed race number 2 of this race? It is Jeff Nowers, battling with Walter Craigson for 3rd place. And I think, yes, number 8 has took a shortcut. So if he comes in 1st place, this race will go to the next back standing. That's how it works, right? If the computer player finishes first, the race will go to the next back standing. As the next race we made by Walter Craigson, our defending champion. As we pass the 1 minute mark, he has the best standing with 2nd place so far. And guess who's way behind in the competition? It's number 7. He pauses for more. As number 1 gets the next command speed bus, leaving numbers 2 and 7 in the dust. And back up in front, number 8, commanding 1st place over Walter Craigson, who has the best position of the Ford Chao with 2nd place. And who will get the next command on the speed bus? As number 8 reaches the top of the wall, it is number 7. He finally gets some help. Now battling with number 2 for dear life. And by now, Jeff Nowers and Walter Craigson are battling for the best position with 2nd place. Whoever comes on top in the whole stretch might just win the race. And the next speed race will be made by number 2, who leaves number 7 in the dust. And he got all of it on that one. Great speed race. And it looks like Walter Craigson has indeed took the lead from number 8. So he's expected to win this one. He's going to lead number 8 in the dust. As number 2 takes back-to-back speed bus. And number 7 quietly goes to mask, getting all in last place. It looks like Walter Craigson is going to tally up another win in this exciting road to repeat. What a deal. So now Wilbur has 4 wins in his 2016 season. He was losing for a while, but now he's back on track for his 2nd straight title and his 3rd overall. And Tommy Days will close out the speed bus race, as number 7 can just forget about this race. So Walter Craigson, after a couple losses, gets back on the right track. That's right, giddy up, Roller, and we'll be right back with more. Stay tuned, partners. Okay, Paul, who do we have next in our exciting roundup? Race number 10 will feature Glenn Murray, the number 1 competitor Chris Renacos, Steven Robinson, and Eric Crosby. Good luck to our next group of participants. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the burns! Here we go, and there goes Chris Renacos, busting down the line. He has the best running stat of the 48 Chao in our 2016 roster. And now he has eaten the food, and he is off and running again. He is leaving the competition in the dust. I have a feeling no one's going to catch up to Chris Renacos in a hurry. as Chris Knuckles unexpectedly wins the opening toss of this race. As some children are heading for the water, who will get speed boost number 2? It's gonna be Glenn Murray who gets speed boost number 2. Curry sits in second place behind Chris Knuckles, and he pauses for one. Right now, number 2 is way behind in the competition. He needs a couple of speed boosts to get back in this one, and this is the first of them, but he still needs a lot more catching up to do. Oh, and down goes number 8. That's going to cause us serious damage. Well, anyway, number 1 Curry leads over the 4 with Chao with a modern 4th place. As we head back into number 2, still trying to battle over number 7 and 8. And back up in front, Chris Knuckles still dominating over the 4 Chao right now. I think Chris Knuckles will get another easy victory in his exciting Cinderella season. Back to number 2. Still trying to battle with number 8, and down goes number 7. That's going to cause serious damage. Well, anyway, number 8 is in dead meat here, and it looks like Eric Crosby's going to rest. So he is expected to drop down to last place over the 8 Chao right now, as the next speed boost will be made by Eric Crosby. His strategy worked, and now he's back in this one. Well, he's trying to get back in this one. And back up in front, it looks like Steven Robinson and Glenn Murray are battling for the second place, as Glenn Murray takes another turn. That's his second speed boost out of base. I think he's going to wind up in an easy second place. And our big winner is Chris Knuckles, our number 1 competitor for the 2016 season. As number 2 gets another turn, but that didn't help a lot. He was way behind in the competition. But that's his 4th speed boost of the race, but I don't think he'll get any more speed boosts every now and then. As the next speed boost will be made by, in just a matter of moments, next speed boost will be made by number 8, who leads the yellow Silver Chao and Evan Crosby in the dust. And number 2 has no hope of surviving whatsoever, as Evan Crosby is expected to close out the speed boost race. A little disappointed in 6th place that time. Alright, Chris Knuckles, our number 5 victory by the number 1 competitor in an exciting Cinderella season. That's right, we'll be back in a bit. Do not touch that remote. Alright, Cowboy Paul, coming up in the next segment, Antonio Bennett, the sheriff, looks for his 3rd and final Superstar of the Week honors. Yep, I hope that sheriff will doing pretty well. But first, for race number 11, we have Barry McKendas, the 2016 Rookie Challenge winner, of course, along with Fred Harrison, Thomas Linklater, and Howard Miller of the Mill Traders. Alright, so these 4 men are ready for a well and good time. Let's see who's gonna come up on top in this one. Everyone is on the clock, and let's saddle up, partners! They're off and running! And Fred Harrison's going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, let's watch Barry, Thomas, and Howard. These 3 will have the opening edge, as these 3 are approaching the first obstacle of the course, and that's the palm trees. And it looks like someone is going to miss. And it looks like Thomas Linklater is dancing. And there goes Barry McKennas. He will have command on the lead over the 4 Chao right now. And what will he expected to do? He's expected to take the water. As the first superstar gets speed boost is number 1, who's trying to catch him in a hurry. And he's doing a pretty good job. And Howard Miller is getting left behind our competition. But he's taking a shortcut. So he will gain some ground over the competition, as number 8 takes speed boost number 2, who desperately needs to catch together every now and then. Right now, guess who else has took a shortcut? It's Fred Harrison. So he will lead over Howard Miller up in the front. We're approaching the 1 minute mark, as we head back into number 8, who is battling with number 7 for 6th place. And right now, number 1 is getting left behind in the competition right now. and number 8 passes one. As the next speed bus we made by number 1, who really needs some catching up to do, and he passes number 8 for dear life. Meanwhile, Fred Harrison dominates over Howard Miller, who's in a solid second place at the current moment. As the next speed bus we made by number 2, who's trying to catch him in hurry, and he's trying to hold on number 1 for 6th place. Number 8 is getting left behind, and number 1 taunts for 1, so he's expected to drop back to last place, folks. And down goes number 8. That's going to cause some serious damage. And number 1 gets another turn. That's his first speed bus of the race. And right now, Howard Miller won't be able to catch up to Fred Harrison in time. Fred Harrison is gone, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get another easy victory in his 2017 title hunt. This should be very interesting indeed. As number 1 takes back-to-back speed bus waking up from his nap, you can tell you 1 point for Fred Harrison. What an easy victory for Fred Harrison. And right now, number 8 is getting left behind on the competition. I don't think he'll catch up any now and then. He's going to be left behind in the competition. As number 1, who jumps to the lead over the 4-0 Chao, is spending the closest one out with the 3rd consecutive speed bus, thus bringing a total to 5 speed bus for this race. And Fred Harrison gets another victory, which leads us to the main event. Right, Antonio Bennett looking for his 3rd and final Superstars of the Week honors. Can he do it? We'll find out after the break. Well, blow me down. Is it time for the main event already, Paul? Yes, it is, Brandon. And this week's main event will feature the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett, versus Dallas the Master Gamano, the Bobby Mater, Bobby K, and Casey Bakersfield. This week's main event is presented by Campbell's Tomato Soup. With endless possibilities with many kinds of soup flavors, you'll always say a great flavor with Campbell's Soup. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, giddy up! Alright, we're on the way with our main event, presented by Campbell's. Who's gonna be the big winner? We'll find out soon enough. And it looks like the Bobby Mater, Bobby K's going to so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now the other 3 Chao are shaking the palm trees. And now they're going to bring down the fruit. They're going to eat the fruit now. Which one of these superstars will have command on the lead? It looks like the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett, will have command on the lead. And what will he be doing? It looks like Antonio Bennett is flying down the water. As number 1 wins the opening toss of this race, he's also heading for the water. And guess what? Casey Bakersfield has indeed took a shortcut. He gains the lead thanks to his incredible shortcut. So he's up ahead right now. As speed bus number 2 will be made by the Bobby Mater, Bobby K, who's trying to catch him in a hurry. I think it's going to move up to 4th place because the computer opponents are a little slower swimming sometimes. Anyway, Antonio Bennett and Dallas Master Guarano are battling for 2nd place because Casey Bakersfield has took a shortcut. We passed the 1 minute mark as number 2 will have the next command of the speed bus. Now catching up with numbers 1 and 8 in a hurry. Right now, Casey Bakersfield has a commanding lead, looking for his first of his 3 Superstar of the Week honors as number 7 gets a turn now, leading over the 4-7 Chao in 4th place, ahead of Dallas the Master Guarano. And number 8 is getting left behind in the competition. He's really in dead meat of the 8 Chao for number 8. And it looks like number 1 is pausing for a moment. As the next video is made by the next generation superstar, Antonio Bennett. He has an easy command of 2nd place over the 8 Chao right now, but Casey Bakersfield can say sayonara to the crowd as he approaches the home stretch. I think he's going to be the new superstar of the week as number 1 gets the number turn, trying to catch him in a hurry. Right now, number 2 and 8 are battling for duo. I don't think they'll get any more speed bus that way now and then. As the Bobby Mater Bobby K takes another speed bus, you can tally up a win for the new superstar of the week, Casey Bakersfield. So Casey Bakersfield gets the job done this week in our main event, as number 2 takes the next command of the speed bus, trying to gain some ground. Looks like number 8 is going to wind up with the best position on the 4, still with Chao, with 5th place. That was 1-7 getting left behind the pack. As the Bobby Meter, Bobby K, will wrap up the exciting country hoedown here in Dallas, Texas. Alright, so Casey Bakersfield is the superstar of the week for week 9 here in Dallas, Texas. Wow, that was an amazing hoedown by Casey Bakersfield. Congratulations to him. We'll be right back. Do not go away. Well, that was some hoedown party here, Dallas. Thanks for attending with us today here on Chao Racing 2016. This is Brad Chang signing off, saying, until next time, keep on smiling and so long, everybody! This is Paul Cyclone signing off. Join us again for more signing action here on Chao Racing 2016. See you next week!